I think you're both most known for Supernatural around here. Is that also at these conventions what you're most known for, what people come up to you for?
Yes.
Yeah?
But they tend to be they tend to be sci-fi anyway.
Yeah.
And when it's sci-fi, for me, it's always supernatural.
Yeah, it's the theme. It's the theme that I'm invited for, and of course from Supernatural to X-Files to Jason Goes to Hell. The big convention things are mostly sci-fi and horror.
Yeah.
And horror stuff. So, and I've been in a couple of horror films and the sci-fi stuff.
That's right. I forgot that you did the.
Yeah, Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday.
I love that.
A few television things that are horror based. You know.
Yeah,
remember, I'm an old guy. I've been in this business, what, 40 something, for about 40 years?
You've done a few things. Yeah,
You've done a lot of things, yeah.
You do come for one, but there is periphery.
Yeah.
Like I've already seen other people that came because they watched the 4400 or they,
of
you
course,
know, an animation thing that I did. So often, the brunt of the people come for one show, but you always get those fans
well,
that
I
are
think
hardcore.
your roles are very iconic though, because I started watching Supernatural, then I watched too many shows, so I quit somewhere around season 5 or 6. But you two are iconic in your character, and why do you think that is? Because I still remember you, even though I've not even seen all of it, but I know you're like, I don't know who plays your daughter in the show, you're so strong, so well written.
Well, it's the nature of the show. It's the nature of the show. It's really the show, I think, that's iconic.
Yeah.
And if you happen to be a character in that show, you kind of get that title too of being.
Yeah, you got to give the credit to the writers and the creators and the character. Well, the great thing about my character, and I take no credit for it, is she was the first strong mother role, and that's why you remember it.
Yeah.
And the way they wrote my ending.
Yeah.
Have I ruined that for you?
No.
Because
I hated that.
Yes, everybody did, and it became a very famous scene. But that's because it was written. We just happened to do a very good job at delivering it. But again, you're only as good as your writers and creators.
Exactly. And I get a lot of my stuff came from being team with Jim Beavers. Being team with Bobby. Because when you think of Rufus, you think of Bobby. We're sort of thought of as a team, Bobby and
Was it only ever just the two of you? Although you saw the boys too, right? Sam and Dean. Did you ever run into Sam and Dean?
Yeah. I did. Because I think my first show, Dean and I have a fight. Because I'm possessed. Right. I'm possessed and stuff. So we have this big fight, Well, I tried to kill his ass, and he's trying to tell me you're possessed, asshole.
That's right. And that's when I met you. That's right. We in that house up in Burnaby, right?
And speaking of strong female roles, because you also, did you also play detectives, or was that?
That tends to be the role that I get the most.
Yes.
That's my go-to.
Why do you think it is? Because yours as well. You play detective or cops
a lot as well. Of cops.
Why do you think that this is? And is it typecasting? And are you sad about it? Happy about it?
Well, talk to my mortgages. I'm not sad about it. It's paid my way for a very, very long time. Yes, I've become quite typecast. I said that to my agent recently. Actually, I do a lot of detective. It's either Ellen kicking ass with a gun, or I always play head cop, head lawyer, head, DA, whatever it is. I think it's because of my strength, my voice, which I don't have today. My personality and my voice lends to a very strong. There's not a lot of really super strong female characters.
Sure.
So when I say casting, why don't you guys ever send me out for the crying mom? They're like, because we have a million crying moms, you will never be the crying mom. We will just no offense, but we will never cast you as the vulnerable woman ever, because we need stronger. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword, but it has paid my way, so I can't complain.
In my case, it's a little bit political, and it's a little bit of a statement on American television and the African American in television. I go back far enough that all the roles that African Americans were getting were pimps, bad guys, dope dealers, etc., for a long time. And at one point, I literally said to my agents, I will not play any more pimps, bad guys, and negative stereotypes. And that's when I began to play cops and doctors and lawyers and etc. And if you've noticed in American television, most of the shows had an ethnic, like if you did a cop show, you had the 2 stars, and then you had however many stars, and then you have that ethnic captain or lieutenant or the so-called boss, who was never really the boss. If you watch these shows, Starsky and Hutch and Hunter and they always ran roughshod over the boss, which made that position and that role weak in terms of it. I say that my character of Captain Fuller on 21 Jump Street and Edward James Olmos's character, I forget his character name, but on Miami Vice, were the first two ethnic characters on television that really seemed to come off as the boss. Captain Fuller really came off as the boss. He came off as a father figure, a teacher, James Edward Olmos, or Edward James Olmos. I'm sorry, Mr. Olmos, for getting it backwards, but he was so wonderful. I even wanted to do it myself. He had such power. Remember, he put his hands in his pocket and turned his back on the camera? I used to love that, which really established him as the man, as the boss. So, that's sort of why I jumped into the roles that I played, because I just didn't want to do that stereotypical.
Can I ask a question? Can I
yes,
ask
of
a
course.
question? Would you go back and do those pimp bad guy thugs now?
I would, if the money were right, yes. Absolutely. Okay. Because especially in movies, they're making such better movies now, and with more, the stories are more exciting. So, because villains are wonderful, Villains are wonderful. I loved Die Hard. What's his name? He's passed on. The villain in Die Hard.
Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman. As a villain. Gary Oldman is the villain. Jeffrey Wright in Shaft. Some awesome villains. So they're writing much better villains now and bad guys. And if it's written well and the story is well and exciting, hell yes, I'd go back and do them. Yeah.
And I know it's been a while since you've done Supernatural, but have you ever been creeped out on set? Because I used to watch it around midnight, which wasn't ideal because then I couldn't sleep. But of course, it's all about scary stuff. So
it's hard to be scared when you're around,
other cameras,
20,000 watt lights and 40 crew members. You're not alone. You can't get alone in the dark, even if you tried.
And you see the special effects.
Yeah, you see
what they're doing.
You see them
know
setting it up.
Coming.
The novelty is worn off. By the time it gets to us, it's hair and makeup and 40 crew members and a whole bunch of big, heavy hot lights.
And no practical jokes with props or anything.
Yes. Well, the boys are big on the practical jokes.
I was going to say.
The vibe is always very light.
Okay. Good.
So, I think. Did you have any tense moments?
No, I've not. No, not a tense moment at all. Being a recurring character, I'm not around them as often. I was not around them as often. I've never been the brunt of any of the jokes or anything, but I hear that they are fabulous.
Okay.
And the scary stuff. So-called. I'm a believer in a lot of things. We as human beings have no clue, in my opinion, really what this life is all about, what we are all about, where we came from, what's possible, what's not possible. And I'm sort of a believer in all that stuff. And
did anything stuck with you, like a spell or something, or like theories? Because I think on Supernatural they really investigate and do the research.
Yeah, that's what fascinates me about writers, that where they're getting this stuff from.
They got to go do a lot of research.
Yeah, a lot of research. But one thing that I believe in my life, I consider myself a blessed individual. And if you wish, and I've had this happen in my life, people who wish me ill will end up hurting themselves really bad. I have a reversal thing, messing with me will get you killed.
Really?
Yeah, really.
You got some weird vibe?
I got some weird vibe that people who are very negative toward me, they end up being harmed.
That's a good warning.
Yeah, it's a good warning. Yeah, don't wish me ill will. Don't mess with me. Because I'm a good guy. I think I'm a good guy. My heart is good. I wish no one any harm. I don't relate to the words dislike or hate or any of that stuff. So.
No, that's true. You are one of the most positive people I know.
Thank you.
It was fun to be around.
I like you too.
We get to do a lot of these. Your hands are freezing. You've been having ice.
Oh yeah,
your
it's
hands
cold in
are
here.
freezing.
Yeah.
We do a lot of these. Well, we do a couple of these conventions together. It's fun. We have the same agent, so we travel.
Yeah.
So we always have fun on stage.
Yeah, did you see that mother-like thing that she just did? She
so
said
sweet.
she was a strong mother. My hands are freezing. Yeah.
Your hands are freezing.
She's
Would you like a cup of tea?
I miss my. Well, we can have some. No, your hands are freezing.
I always drink tea, man.
I digress. Tell you what, there's one thing I will not do. On the first season, there was that. I've heard of this. Have you heard of the superstition of Bloody Mary?
No.
Yes. Oh my
You can't,
God.
if
No.
you say it, you can't say it three. Is the mirror
3 times in the
in the
mirror.
mirror? I won't do it.
That's
No.
sort of like the Candyman thing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So I am superstitious. and
Okay,
I-
so
and
let's
I'm
not say it again. Okay.
No. I won't do it. A friend of mine, like, so
Hey,
I
you have
watched
to do
that
it in the
episode when I was
bathroom
getting
as well.
used to it, and
Yeah.
they said you got to go back and watch season 1 because you are starting at season 2 and it's
Yeah.
a big character. I'm like, okay. So I ended up going, what's this show? And I watched it. I'm like, wow, I loved the show, but I saw the Bloody Mary episode, and I'm like, it was scary.
Okay, that's twice.
Really scary.
No, it's not like It's like Beetlejuice. You have to say it all in a row.
All in a row.
I can't say the BM word.
And in a mirror and in a bathroom, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it in a bathroom as
I
well?
think so. Yeah. Or in a mirror.
Okay, come on, guys.
basically.
Yeah.
So there's
I'm
no
gonna be
mirrors.
scared not to look in the mirror and say anything that starts with a B or.
An M. That's right. Bowel movement. Bloody Mary. Oh, there.
That's
I said it
great.
third time. Now I'm gonna
Now
go
we're
on.
done.
So I am superstitious, and like Stephen, I do believe that we use so little of we have 5 senses, but I think we have way more. And eventually, I think in the future, one day we will have way more access to whatever it is that we do.
Yes.
They'll look back on us here and go, remember when it was just touch, taste, smell, sight, blah, blah, blah? I guarantee you it'll happen. Not in our lifetime, maybe, but it will happen.
Yeah, we're de-evolving in a sense
Yes.
because of all the machinery they give us
That we're relying
to
on.
substitute for our brains.
Yeah.
I'm
We
a-
don't
I'm
remember
a believer that
anything.
we don't need the cell phone.
No.
I'm a true believer
Kids
in
can't
mental
spell.
telepathy, and being able to communicate. Because it's all based, all the electronics and all the technology, it's based on the human brain. A lot of it's based on a camera is based on the way your eye works,
Yeah.
and et cetera, and et cetera. So we're losing the ability to do a lot of that stuff. We're losing our intuition and
Yeah.
our instincts and stuff because we're given.
Well, we're face down in these things, and I'm one of them, totally.
On the train
Elevator,
every
I pull
time.
my phone out to ride in an elevator and talking to the guy next to you. That didn't used to happen. Kids are getting fat. Kids are losing their ability to communicate. And that's the terrifying thing.
Yeah.
The
Only
next
online.
generations,
Yeah.
they don't know how to talk to people because they don't have to.
Yeah.
That's
what
wrong.
these conventions are good for. Because they're usually the
Yeah.
most like socially
Yeah, that's so
awkward
much
people.
social
But
communication,
here
yeah.
they blossom.
Yep.
A lot of like-minded people.
Good.
And I noticed you did 2 Christmas movies. And
Yep.
of course it's a Dutch Christmas one. Have you ever done Christmas
A
movies?
Christmas movie?
Yeah.
No,
Really?
I don't believe so.
In all
I think
those
I do one
years.
every year.
I did a
Well,
Christmas.
I was going to say, like, what is it about them? Because I love Christmas movies, but it's hard to be, like, new, like, really develop a new story or
Oh,
what is
they
it
don't. Not the ones I do. Hallmark is the
Yeah.
Christmas capital of the universe.
True.
They do the same story every year with different characters, a couple of different words. But you know what? They do it because it works. The audience, Hallmark, right? It's predominantly not older, women. It's women, and it's a certain, they know how to cater to their audience. Their audience wants the cheesy love story, Hallmark, typical Hallmark, and they do 50 of them a year, and they're exactly the same, and they do really well.
Yeah. What would be your favorite Christmas movie? And I'm guessing yours is Die Hard, maybe, because of Alan Rickman, but...
Some people don't even think that Die Hard is Christmas movie.
Exactly,
It's
exactly.
It's an argument that people have all the time. Some people say it is, some people say it is not.
Yeah, just recently, I read that somewhere that Die Hard, because somebody did a list of the top Christmas movies, and
Yeah.
Die Hard was in that list. And well, yeah, that was.
Well, it
But
happens
what's the
at a
one,
Christmas
Story?
party, so, you know, it's Christmas themed for about 2 seconds.
Yeah. And it came out at that time, but some people, there's a meme out there that says there are 2 kinds of people. The kind that think that Die Hard is a Christmas movie and the kind that are wrong. I had to laugh because I'm like, that's a Christmas movie? Oh, okay. Not like Miracle on 31st Street. It's a Christmas
So
movie,
beautiful,
but
yeah.
But my favorite is what's the one with the little kid? Is that
Home
Christmas
Alone?
Story?
every Christmas movie. Oh yeah,
Is that Christmas Story where the guy gets his tongue stuck on
Yeah.
the pole and...
And he wants a gun and
Yeah,
he's
right.
gonna
and
shoot
then-
your eye out.
Yes, exactly.
Which one is
Exactly. That's my favorite.
You don't know that one?
I don't
It's a
think
cult classic. It's called
Yeah,
Christmas.
and they run it every
they
Christmas.
kill
It's
it
going to
every
start
year.
running now,
Yep,
and it'll just
it's already
run
been
over
running.
and over and over again.
You've
Yeah,
never
that
seen
one?
it?
I'm just
The
checking.
little blonde
Okay.
kid with the glasses. It's kind of a spoofy Christmas thing. It's called. Is it a Christmas Story?
I
Is that
think
what it's
it
called?
might be called a Christmas
Okay, I'm
Story.
gonna check
Oh, you
that
gotta
Yeah,
out.
look it
check it
up.
out.
I will.
Yeah, a little blonde kid with glasses. Oh, it's huge. Even my mother
huge.
likes that.
Yeah.
Okay.
With Gavin McLeod. Gavin, what was his name? What was the star's name? Gavin something. Or something Gavin. I remember the lead. actor.
The little kid?
The father.
Little-
No, the father.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
And the
yeah,
parents.
sympathetic.
You're not getting a gun, you'll shoot your eye out. I can't believe you don't know.
I really don't. I've
You have to
never.
go find it.
Yes,
It
I
is a
will. I
whole
will.
ass.
Right.
My favorite Christmas movie is probably the original Grinch,
Oh,
I think. Or
Which
the
one
little
is that then?
claymation, little one with young Chris Kringle. He's a little blonde guy. Anyway, it's fantastic.
okay. I'll
Heat
look it up.
Miser.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up.
It's a must-see, apparently.
It-
Yeah. So one final question. We want to ask all our guests that we can interview, what's your Christmas message, or just festively saying Merry Christmas or whatever. But would you have a Christmas message to our viewers? What-
Where are your viewers? Are they here in Holland?
Yes.
You have a beautiful country. I hope you guys say Christmas. Have not gone so politically correct that it's happy holidays. Please say Merry Christmas. Take care of your country, because as you're watching what's going on in the United States right now, it's terrifying. And in Aleppo and Syria, a lot of things that are going wrong this year. So enjoy your family. Be grateful. Don't take advantage of anything good in your life. I've learned that in 48 years, to be grateful for everything that comes along with all the crap that's going on. Try and enjoy it in peace.
Peace.
Very
My message would be very, very similar, and it would apply not only to Christmas, but to every day. I like to practice the doctor's credo, I think it's called. Just get up in the morning, people, and do no harm. That's your job as a human being. If everybody got up tomorrow morning and just did no harm, we would have world peace. You don't have to do anything great or spectacular or what they call noble. Just get up and do no harm.
Could we take a picture with you as well?
2 for a quarter.